Yesterday I began a video on DACA and President Trump's recent remarks about the people that were being allowed to come, the immigrants being allowed to come through Mexico, thousands and thousands, allegedly thousands, um, to come and take advantage of Obama-era policies, which would allow them to simply cross the border and then be given our entire world for free on a silver platter, including voting rights, which citizens do not have. While I was in the middle of that, my daughter and granddaughter showed up at the door, and I had to end that video. But I had discussed what DACA was, that it was a memo written by Barack Obama during his usurpation, because he didn't want to make an executive order that would be struck down by the courts as unconstitutional. So what he did was to write a memo to Sebelius at the Department of Homeland Security, instructing her to start a policy of deferred action where they would lead these people in. They would put the call out for these people to come in, especially young people, and that once they crossed the border, they would be given things that we dream to get. And if we do get it, we work very hard to get it as legal citizens, and that includes other immigrants that have come in historically, including our ancestors, who were all legal immigrants. They followed the path put out to them by Congress, and they came here and they found whatever calling it was that they were looking for, and they worked for whatever they got. Anyways, memo, and it basically told them not to enforce the law. They brought these people in, bust them all over the country, basically replacing the population with liberal voters, who are, by the way, disappearing, because overwhelmingly this country is center-right conservative. Overwhelmingly, not just by a little bit, by a lot. You just don't hear those of us who feel that way because we don't have podium, and they do. Mainstream media and Hollywood and the entertainment industry, music industry, and entities, political entities across all around the country and the world. And they are the ones who have the TV time and the radio time and get into the papers. So, needless to say, after all this crap with Trump telling Congress to come up with a plan to replace DACA, to make it legal, to make it law, so that tells you he obviously knows that it's not law. and Jeff Sessions asking the court if it was all right for the new administration to stop enforcing that which was a memo. You getting this? This is all formality, bureaucratic bullshit, and stuff that they don't have to do. A waste of time, waste of energy, and pretending that we have to treat this like it's a law when we don't. And that's my point. My point is this is very easily curable by President Trump. He can end all people coming here illegally and by not only putting up the wall, which we expect, and they are starting to build a wall. They have some funds, and if the president decides he wants to, and he should, to take the bill, the omnibus bill, and no matter where the money is allocated, he can take that money and build the wall. But all the president has to do is the same thing that usurper Obama did. Only this time, you got a legally sitting president who simply takes out his White House memo sheet and his presidential pen and writes his John Hancock on a memo which tells the Department of Homeland Security and Border Patrol that we're throwing out the previous regime's memo called DACA. We're throwing it in the trash as if it never existed. And we're enforcing law, full effect of the law, by the letter of the law. That's all he has to do. And sign his Donald John Trump. It's as simple as that. And the fact that he hasn't done it by now means either he believes that he should go through the process and make it, I don't know, make it look legally good or whatever. In his head, maybe he feels that he needs to do that. Or he's just getting bad advice, and I think he's just getting bad advice. And he needs to just take that memo pad out, and he needs to write it down and tell them to tell DHS no more of this bullshit. And start stopping people from coming over the border, strict enforcement, and sending back each and every one who is here illegally, who has not followed the process. Just send them home. It doesn't matter how old they are. It doesn't matter what their sex is. It doesn't matter their country of origin, their religion. None of that matters. Their sexual orientation. It doesn't matter. Even if they said, "Oh, we'll vote conservative for life." It doesn't matter. They spit on our country. They're supposedly coming here for a better life, for the life that this republic provides, that they're not getting in their current country of origin. Okay? What they are essentially doing is demanding we hand it to them on a silver platter. Then we just hand it over to them. And Trump has the power, and he needs to use it.